Hey, I'm Jacob.
And I'm Jim.
And we're going to talk about the Dragon Ball.
See.
All right.
Too much excitement. But like, we're here, guys. After 3 long years, which was like only a couple episodes, the androids are now about to attack, and that the Z-Fighters are gathering. The reason I enjoy the android and the Boo stuff a little bit more than the beginning stuff is that even if the characters don't get to do much, they're together. And I enjoy seeing these characters together, and that like even if once again Tien and Yamcha can't always be fighting, it's nice to have them there versus just being on some planet or somewhere else where they have no actual agency at all as characters.
Unlike Chaozu, who's left.
I know. Chaozu's gone.
He's like a daycare.
Yeah. And then we have Baby Trunks for the first time.
Yeah, Baby Trunks is there, but Chaozu has to be a daycare.
Yeah, well, Bulma's an idiot. So Bulma likes to see these villains.
Got a new Yamcha haircut?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yamcha, this is one of his best looks. Like, he looks pretty badass with the scars on his face and like the haircut.
Yajirobe gets shot down again.
I do, but yeah. And the reason,
time?
yeah, I know, that always happens. Poor Yajirobe. He also is bringing Senzu beans. That's his reason for even being there. And then, yeah, he flies away. Oh, I'm not stupid enough to be here when the androids get here. Piccolo sees them, but then they fly instantly. And, yeah, now they're playing a hide and seek game again. Like, this is another one where they can't sense them and they're all split up. They're all looking for them. And that, like, the androids start causing trouble. The person to find them is poor Yamcha.
Always. It's like a Scooby-Doo thing where he's like he tells someone else, he's like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys don't want to be here. There's androids out. It's like, zoinks.
Take the mask off. We are the androids.
Yeah.
It's an awesome scene. I mean, he just gets owned instantly. Like that, he covers his mouth. This tanker comes and blows up in the background as fire is just spewing out of this gas tanker behind them. Awesome silhouette of the android basically holding him up and then just slicing right through him. Yam just got killed instantly. We're having a character die, or we think is gonna die instantly from these androids. I don't understand why they're not shooting off energy blast the minute they see them. Like, they're here! Blast an energy blast! Like, why are they doing this? Like, up in the air, like, just the signal people. They and this is through the entire arc. Krillin, Piccolo, all of them have a moment they can do it, and then the androids wrap around them, and yeah, they can't do it then, but they have a second.
Episode 127. This one should be called Bad Time for Heart Trouble. Because, Goku saves him and kicks Jiro, punches him or something, and his hat falls off. Yeah. And he was an android. Yeah. That reveal I don't really love, the hat thing. Like, the hat keeps falling off.
I was gonna say, it keeps doing it,
I got it, he's an android.
As always, Goku's like, we need to find somewhere empty. And then they go off to fight somewhere, basically.
Mm-hmm. And they explain a little bit of that backstory of how they're so powerful, and they studied him, and they stopped before Namek. Kind of shows the difference between linear growth and exponential growth. Humans are not good at capturing.
They don't. Well, they think okay, Kaioken, let's time this by like 10 more, and that's where he's going to be. Yamcha now, which he's scared to do, has to go back and tell them, though, the androids can drain energy. Yeah. Because that's something they do not know about the androids. Trunks did not know that because these androids are different than the ones he faced.
Yeah, which is weird that you wouldn't add that functionality, but fair.
Goku is starting to, when they land, Tien starts noticing his breathing's different. And that, like, listen, if Tien's not breathing hard after that flight, Goku shouldn't be. And so they're trying to set up that something's going wrong.
Yeah, and you know something's weird because episode 128 begins with Goku charging in like the first 5 seconds of the episode. Like, what Dragon Ball Z episode ever starts with
I was gonna say, the cut felt different. Like, I was like, did I miss something? It just happens.
Like, they're staring at each other and monologue. It's like, this is going to be a 1 episode fight. Like, you almost feel it, especially knowing what
it's a fun little fight. I want to point out the music. I like this, like, circus-esque, like, music thing for 19. Insane. Considering how little time 19 gets, that he has a theme, and it fits him so well. Good on them for the music. And we're talking about the
Bruce Falconer dub. I mean, in general, I think there is something cool when you finally, we didn't talk, but I guess in the earlier episodes, when you first see these androids, the appearance is different than you're supposed to expect. Even though we know
it's a clown and an old man.
Yeah, and why would you build a fat android? Like, it is weird, right? Like, the appearance.
I don't think he built him. I think he was already big because they're androids. He attacks with his head, and Goku just blocks it with his hand. Like, stuff like that's fun because like his hat has a little pointy thing. I don't think it actually hurts, but he's acting like he's gonna skewer him with it.
I never saw these episodes. I went straight because of the way it aired on Toonami. I remember seeing the Trunks fight, and it cut right to 17 and 18 being released.
Yeah,
so this was always like mythical. I went to the library and like rented a VHS tape. Lost episode where I could see Goku actually fight 19. And so even watching it now, I'm biased, but it feels like the future. Like, it's so weird to see Goku Super Saiyan fighting after Frieza, but not Cell Saga. Like, it's really the only time you get this. He doesn't really fight Trunks or anything in between. Any normal Goku fight, even like in Boo, he starts not, right? He starts, and then he's like, oh, let me show you Super Saiyan. The fact he goes goes into Super Saiyan right away.
It's because I think he even feels the heart virus. Like he's feeling it, that he knows he has the limited time.
Yeah.
Also, Goku is winning, but then he uses I think Kamehameha, and then 19 absorbs it.
Yeah.
Which then puts him back at basically the same amount of power as he started the fight. While Goku is now draining, both from just fight in general, along with the virus. So Goku is now at a disadvantage at this point after shooting out his blast.
Is there any headcanon or something that like why would the timeline change, but why wouldn't it be maybe like something about the androids gave him this disease?
It's cool. Like, this is a cool moment that like it's one of the only times that Goku's gonna really lose a fight and they need a reason for it. It's the virus. Okay, let's go 129. Goku basically gets downed on the ground, and 19 starts draining him at this point, and it's like just draining his energy. He's on the ground. This is one of Goku's most like just moments where he's weak.
Piccolo is going to intervene, but then 3 years of training, and he's out in a second.
But I do like this. Piccolo, you think, oh man, Jiro. It's not Jiro. It's not Jiro that does it. It's Vegeta. Vegeta comes in, which is funny. This is the first time I think Vegeta's ever come in as the hero so far. Yeah. He has been there, but this is the first time he's the one coming in as like the cavalry's arrived. It's Prince Vegeta once again. Disrespects Goku, throws his body, kicks his body towards the Z-Fighters and get this trash out of here. Let the real Prince start.
I don't get the why Jiro lets Goku fly away. I think that's a major plot.
Yeah, why?
He's no threat to us anymore. You just have your entire backstory is vengeance against that character.
I think he assumes that they'll go find him later, but also to be fair, let's be honest, if Jiro did go after him, it wouldn't matter. Piccolo would be there to take it. Like Vegeta asking the machine if you experience fear. I think it's hilarious.
Does a machine like yourself experience
It's just
fear?
great. It's just fun. Like, it's just Vegeta having fun.
It's the one time he's kind of right. Every other time he's always overstated. Yeah. His ego
he is the most powerful person at this point.
It's the only, I think, really section debatably the whole show where he's the most powerful, and he's able to talk shit, and he's right about it.
Well, and then he goes Super Saiyan, and then he goes into his whole backstory where he's on this planet, and at first it's like him defending the ship, but even at that point, he's still not powerful enough. And at that point, he just gives into this like rage that he'll never be. I kind of, and I think everyone might interpret it differently. I'm interpreting it as like Vegeta's basically not giving up, but he's so angry that he has to give up. That he goes Super Saiyan. Like, that's his anger moment. For Goku, it's his friend dying. For Vegeta, it's the fact that he'll never become Super Saiyan that makes him ironically go Super Saiyan.
And did he do this in Trunks' original timeline? I don't think they ever said.
No, I don't think Vegeta's a Super Saiyan.
So there's something to be said that the only way he's the strongest character briefly for these episodes is his son meddling in the timeline. His motivation was very different from Goku's.
Exactly.
And it's not about altruism and helping everyone. And he is the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
Yeah, that's going to be it for these ones. But what did you guys think of 19? Because old man Clown was this way. In any universe, did you think these were the androids that Trunks was going to be talking about in any form? So let us know below.